And the guy that controlled this was the eldest stagehand in the troupe. So he was sent up to the roof of this place, and he had his breakers, and he had his headphone, and he sat up there, and most of the time it was off. But when we had the high wire act, we put it on. So I'm looking at this thing, and I said, Jesus, this looks terrible. I wonder if it'd help if I took out the paw heads and just had the fluorescence and a couple of follow spots. So I said very casually to the dimmer board operator, I said, do me a favor, just take out the paw heads for a second, will you? Well, at that moment, the older guy up on the roof must have moved or something, and he said, take out. Bang, he goes out, the paw head goes out, the place goes to black. I said, get me back the lamp. They come back up, and the scene is perfect. One guy made it back to the perch. The second guy is like this. The third one is hanging. I felt terrible. So I went out of the truck, went inside, and they had this guy, Bob something, had been a lion tamer, right? So here's this retired lion tamer who's running the show. This is the stage manager, production manager, whatever you want to call him, right? And he was a tough guy. I remember he put the midget, locked him in the midget, because the midget was the drunk. And they had the marriage of Mr. and Mrs. Tom Thumb, and this little idiot midget was drunk all the time, hated, well, he was a tough guy. Okay, so I went up to him and I said, Bob, could I talk to you for a second? I said, I feel terrible. And I'm really practically in tears thinking about this one guy, you know? And he said, what do you want, Bill? I said, Bob, I nearly killed those guys. Fuck them. Absolutely true story.